you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. Welcome back to AWS 67. This is a grand final. This is it. All the robots are going to be fighting in the next time. There are always also 16 robots to go. And who's going to go through to the AWS 67 champion? Okay, let's see who are the Mex's Texans. And there we are. We have a survivor of the champion, Expanda-bot. Also, Iceberg, my first bot, Duckling, and the survivor of the champion, PANTHERK 2, Delta 5, The Undertaker, Good and Evil 2. Now let's check the loser melees. All the 8 robots survive, with Smashie Tip, Stewie, Recyclist, Lyrikit 4, Speed Demon, DiveBomb, Jungle Man, and Doorstop. Let's back on about the round 1 of this. And there we are. Expanda-bot against Iceberg. Who's going to go through? Who's going to be a champion in Expanda-bot? Or it'll be Iceberg? Find out.
Iceberg versus Expanda-bot.
Player 2.
These robots are both in the same team, aren't they?
Player 1. Get ready.
My mistake.
3,
Know what I just said.
2, 1. Activate.
Okay, so Iceberg spins up. Expanda-bot goes in for the push. Iceberg's already out there. Oh, does get flicking this time. Iceberg is upside down now in the arena. That's a win to Expanda-bot.
Well, that's a win to Expanda-bot and AWS 64 champion still in. Iceberg goes to the loser melees. Next up, my first bot against Duckling.
Player 1. Player 2. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
And away we go. Hesitant start there from Duckling. Feeling it, trying to feel this out, and jockeying for position. My first pocket underneath Duckling. Doesn't when the axe down into play. Oh, there we go.
Don't remind him.
Heavy damage there from the axe. My first spot. Try and get now was the pick player. Oh, and a very nice escape. Well avoided there. Now, intense, and comes the back through and out goes my first spot.
Well, my first bot, so lucky, goes to loser melee. Duckling goes to. Next up, AWS 66 champion, PANTHERK 2 against Delta 5.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Delta V and PANTHERK. Oh, it's charged with full power into Delta V. Delta V on its head. PANTHERK straight back on the game. Out goes Delta V. The win for PANTHERK. It wants to keep our title.
Wow. AWS 66 champion still in. PANTHERK 2 goes through. Delta 5 goes to loser melee. Next up, the Underminer against Good and Evil 2.
Wait, hang on.
Now I have a slight bit of competitive bias in this match.
Player 2. Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Evil. As well, slides around. throws Evil against the wall, almost into the pit, but not and then throw away good. Underminer and rights itself. Thrown and does good, and good flies out of the arena. But holds on to Nibble by Evil, and will Evil triumph yet again? The backside of Underminer, spiraling, is this a death spiral? Not quite, back to the centre of the arena.
Like I said, 120 seconds.
And release is called. Evil actually pushed out, but little horn gets underneath the flipper of Underminer. Again, right.
2 minutes remaining.
Almost like one of
Well, that was a bit closer to good at Evil 2 this time. Going to loser melees. The Underminer goes through. Now let's go to the loser melee, so round 1. And there we are. Okay, the 4 who goes out. The 4th who goes through. We're going to start with Smashie and Tip against Stewie. Who's going to go through? Will it be Smashie and Tip? Or will it be Stewie? We'll find out soon enough.
Player 1. Player 2. Get ready.
So we're closed up.
2.
This is top 12 now.
1.
Ready to break
Activate.
it. Stewie in underneath Smashie. Tip carrying Stewie across the arena, self-rights, off the wedge, throws, Smashie, lands on its wheels, takes a central space in the arena. Good position to have. Flip Smashie that quickly self-rights. Also that seemed very uncoordinated, almost flips both of them at the same time, Stewie. And Smashie just decides to drive itself into the pit. But that's okay, because Tip is still in and you need to eliminate both sides of the cluster bot for it to be gone. Tip in underneath Stewie. Has the low ground, that groundscaping plate. Stewie drives towards the pit and Tip, unfortunately, loses control, bit to the edge. Well, I would say DiveBomb's off, but that's another robot.
Well, Smashie and Tip goes out. Stewie goes through. Next up, Recyclers against Little Kit 5. Okay, who's going to go through? Will it be Recyclers? Or will it be Little Kit 5? We'll find out soon.
See you on the red square.
Player 2.
Bash those buttons, let's get going.
Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2,
Little Kit 5.
activate.
Loser's bracket match. Loser is out. The winner advances. Little Kit underneath Recycler, pushing towards the pit.
Cease.
Recycler takes it.
Oh dear, Little Kit 5 goes out. Recyclers goes through. Next up, Speed Demon against DiveBomb. Who's gonna go through? Will it be Speed Demon? Or will it be DiveBomb? We'll see.
Player 2. Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Second loser round 16 match. DiveBomb hits the floor. Speed Demon. Self-rights. Speed Demon riding around the side. Cannot out-wedge. DiveBomb gets hit. Tries to push against the side of the arena. Self-right with this. Underneath DiveBomb. Taking the central space space in the arena. Ends at the wedge of Speed Demon. Slight wedge advantage now achieved. Driving on Speed Demon. Wedge to front.
You can say the same words in different ways. One wedge and you are.
DiveBomb in the back. Takes good position. Pinning Speed Demon against the wall. That wedge is very bent upwards now. No hope of out-wedging DiveBomb anymore. Two skill. Try to get around the side. No, underneath. Dangerously close to the pit. Inside of the arena. Wedged up on top of Speed Demon. Some driving on display here. Keep away from the gaps in the wall. Speed Demon pushes. Hits Polycarp. Some big hits from DiveBomb. Great resilience shown. Tenacity by Speed Demon. Pushing against the wedge yet again. Head on. Not afraid to challenge DiveBomb. And in underneath as DiveBomb deflects herself off. Speed Demon wedging, trying to push but not quite. DiveBomb! Lifts the armor, tries to self-right, but lifts himself over the Polycarp.
Cease.
Speed Demon advances.
Wow, that's a bit close to DiveBomb. Goes out. Well, that's a damage of the Speed Demon. Goes through. Next up, Jungleman against Doorstop. Who's going to go through? Will it be Jungleman or be Doorstop? Well, we'll find out.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Big flip from Jungleman already. Doorstop's now upside down. It's going to be difficult for it to get under now. Jungleman being very careful to maneuver Doorstop. Yeah. Another good pin. Oh, good push. Nearly into the pit, but not quite. Ooh, very nearly driving up. And oh, Doorstop. Oh! It's like, it is
Well, that's a lucky wizard. Doorstop goes out. Jungleman goes through. Now, for the wizard who goes through, let's go to the round 2. And very odd to the round 2. Okay, let's have a little bit of time out this time with the non-spinner gladiator battle. And all the robots going to be ready for this time. Who's going to win for the non-spinner gladiator battle? We'll see about this. We're going to go through. We'll find out about this.
do it. 3, 2, 1, activate! Splat! Mass impact! Robots coming everywhere. Duckling's the first to fall. Self out. I don't know who that was that fell in the other corner there. But they've gone. That was one of our guest robots coming there. Robots flipping and flying all over the place. It's absolute chaos. I don't even know why I'm trying to commentate. Because I can't make head or tail of it. I think that was Flippy that just took a first dive down the corner there. Grinding Nemo propped up against the wall. GMC clambering now in the pit. Oh, that was a great throw. I think there was Penelope falls down. Takes Gilgamesh with it. I'm trying to concentrate on one thing at a time. Expanda-bot trying to throw out the wrong trousers. I just like that colour. Oh, dang. I think I slipped right on top of her. Expanda-bot, but it left itself exposed to Micro Newton, who probably throws himself down the pit. And down, Wrong Trousers capitalises on that, puts another robot down there. Down goes Pit Remix.
Okay, I'm done.
Wrong Trousers that was doing all the changing. So, what are we down to? We are down to 1/2 of Easy Shot. Look what you've done to our breakfast. Wrong Trousers gets pushed down by... Look what you've done to our breakfast. So we've got Pisky, Big Load of what we've done to our breakfast, and I believe that is Mr. Dick's Antweight with the 4 on the front. I can't remember what that was called. We've got a name for it. Can you, if you're thrashing around in the pit, can you please knock it off? So what have we got? 4-wheel drive pusher. We've got an aluminium lifter. Well, we had an aluminium lifter. Oh, it just about... Pisky just about manages to escape from that. Woo.
Try not to, I'm slowly getting used to the left is right, right is left.
Oh, that's a great stack against the wall from number 4. Is that number 4? I can't remember numerals. Again, the fork's stuck into Big Loader's tracks there. Now, look what you done to our breakfast back in the action and didn't get counted out. So we have still got 4 remaining. Pisky trying to put it back where it came from.
Yeah, I didn't need to do that.
There goes number 4, and then is it going in? Is it going in? Ow! Big Loader saved from the pit by look what you've done to our breakfast, so it's down to 2. We've got Pisky and Big Loader. So who's your money on, folks? Come on, get a cheer if you want who you want to win. I want to hear it. Come on.
Big Loader!
You want to there's a big cheer for Big Loader. We've got a lot of cheers for Pisky. Sorry, our non-spinner, 1 year's a winner.
Very good.
Showing off there is Big Loader.
So close.
Right, transmitters on the roofs if you can, or put them on a table, and then pick up your robots. Please mind your fingers. Yes, try not to spill them all over the floor. We are guests here. You don't want to be damaging the floor.
Congratulations on the lucky winner. It's Big Loader, the non-spinner gladiator champion. Okay, let's back on for the loser melees. And we're back. Okay, let's see what we're seeing about this. Good and Evil 2, Stewie, Delta 5, Recyclers, My First Bot, Speed Demon, Iceberg, and Jungle Man. And now let's see what we're seeing about this with Good and Evil 2 against Stewie. And now we have to choose the robot this time. Who's going through? We're going to be Good and Evil 2, or we're going to be Stewie. Stewie takes the win this time. Well, next up, Delta 5 against Recyclers. Who's going to go through? Will it be Delta 5 or will it be Recyclers? We'll see.
Miss it. Buttons when you're ready.
Player 2. Player 1. Get ready.
Here we go. The drum spinner versus the vertical spinner.
2. 1. Activate.
They sit, they spin up. Tentative approach from Delta V. Recycler slow to get out of the box. But a hit on the side of Delta V, flips it over, hooks itself right. Capacity off Delta V. Not that it matters, Recycler does not have a wedge. Hit again, the smaller drum spinner in underneath the tip of Delta V, but Delta V getting around the back of Recycler. There's one side of the wedge of Delta V and the wheel to suck into oblivion. An unfortunate turn of events.
Well, Delta 5 is out. Recyclers goes through. Next up, My First Bot against Speed Demon. Who's going to win? My First Bot or it will be Speed Demon. Well, we'll wait and see about this.
Player 2. Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2,
Been handed off.
1. Activate.
No contact was made.
Get ready.
It's underway.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
My first bot, the two-wheeled wedge, Speed Demon, four-wheeled wedge. Flipper on the front, the axe on the top, and Speed Demon misses this time. Falls into the pit, contact was made. And unfortunately, Speed Demon is out in top 12. My first bot moves on to...
Well, Speed Demon nearly had that. My first spot this time. Well, Speed Demon goes out. My first spot goes through. Next up, Iceberg against Jungle Man. See what happened the last time with the Jungle Man this time. Well, the metaphor, well, it was carrying on this time. See about this.
Player 2. Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Straight in and underneath. Jungle Man with great control. A quick fight.
Cease.
Quick victory for Jungle Man. Iceberg is gone.
Wow. Iceberg is out. Well, Jungle Man will go through. Now the fourth of them will go through. You're going to round 3 this time. And let's see to the meet them. And very over the round 3. Stewie, Recyclers, my first spot, Jungle Man. And a backup with the Stewie against Recyclers. Who's going to go through? We're going to be Stewie. We're going to be Recyclers. Well, we'll wait and see about this. Who goes through? Find out.
Player 2. Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Kick out the box, rush. Recycler gets it down. Wedge. In and around the side of the test, the wheels. Stewie puts himself right. Quickly on the offensive, hits the drum. Come on, it's the wall. Stewie. Recycler taking big chunks out of the frame. The Stewie's still going. Hits the wheel again. Those wheel guards really help him. Keep it mobile. Keep it steady. Keep it in a straight line. Stewie on its side. Gets himself back to the right direction. Back on the offensive against Recycler and upside down. Narrowly avoids going down the pit for righting. Back to the center of the arena. Taking chunks out of the top of Stewie every time he rides up on the top. Sounds like fun with the drum, but still able to deliver hits. And again. And again.
2 minutes remaining.
All over the arena. A drive towards the pit, but not quite angled in the right direction. Recycler runs away, comes back with a big punch. Against the wall, Stewie still aggressive, still in full control.
Wow, Stewie eats beat Recyclers. Recyclers goes out. Stewie goes through. Next up, my first spot against Jungle Man. Who's going to go through? We're going to be my first spot, or going to be Jungle Man? Well, we'll see about that.
Player 2. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Underneath, Jungle Man, a push and a shove, but not a pit. Jungle Man around the side, and my first bot actually stuck underneath one of the side walls. Backs away into the centre of the arena, Sunrise with his action. Right, ready to right itself. In underneath, seemingly out-wedging Jungle Man. Consistently flipped again.
Never expect the size.
Very good at getting around the side. My first spot, but my first spot very good at getting in underneath the front of Jungle Man. A flip.
Sun never shines. Can you imagine?
And that acts possibly the most vital part of my first spot. Righting it every time it's upside down. Jungle Man now upside down, flips itself over, a quick look to right. Right on my first spot, and it's still onside Jungle Man. Flipped. And in the pit. And that's top 6 for Jungle Man.
Well, Jungle Man pushed for my first spot down to the pit. Well, it's out. Jungle Man goes through. Now let's go to the final round 2 to meet them. Has survived the 4 robots. And there we are. 2 gonna go through. It's an Expanda-bot, the champion in AWS 64. With a fight with Duckling. And we have the AWS 66 champion, PANTHERK 2, fighting with the Underminer. And we're the first one with Expanda-bot against Duckling. Who's gonna go through? It's gonna be a champion Expanda-bot. We're gonna be Duckling. We'll find out soon enough.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Expand straight out of the gate. Underneath Duckling flips. Somersaults back up right. Tossed out. Hits the floor. That is a winner's final score.
Wow! Expanda-bot flipped Duckling out of the arena. Well, Expanda-bot, AWS 64 champion, goes through to the final. Okay, next up, PANTHERK 2 for the AWS 66 champion against the Underminer. Who's going to go through to fight with the AWS 64 champion? Expanda-bot. We're going to be PANTHERK 2 or will it be the Underminer? We'll find out soon enough.
Robots would like to stay in the winner's bracket. Neither of them would drop to the loser's bracket.
1. Activate.
Steady start. Slow out of the gate by Panther, straight towards the pit. Underminer gets away. Slight connection issue, but back again. And Panther hooking under Underminer, pushing, and off. Deposits Underminer into the pit. A quick victory and moving on. To the women's semi-finals.
Wow, Underminer nearly had a PANTHERK 2. Well, PANTHERK 2, the champion, AWS 66 champion, goes through to fight in Expanda-bot. But not this time. I think they're going to the loser melees, round 4. The Duckling and the Underminer go to the meet them. And there we are. Duckling fighting with Stewie. The Underminer fighting with Jungle Man. And first one with him is a Duckling against Stewie. Who's going to go through? Will it be Duckling or will it be Stewie? Well, we'll see about this.
Play 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Duckling straight underneath Stewie. Could not seem to take up.
The acetate off it.
Oh dear. Gains the wedge advantage. Pinned against the wall. Stewie getting free. trying to find the side those pawns on Dublin, acting really effectively to corral Stewie onto that flipper. The lip in the arena is very prominent now. It's just like the upside down. Yeah. Stewie nearly getting a hold. We have to look at judges here.
Okay, I would take aggressor rule into account there purely based on the fact that they both hit the ball at the same time.
I would say I agree.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a bit close. I think Dirkling goes through. Oh dear. Stewie goes out. Next up, the Underminer against Jungle Man. Who's going to go through? We're going to be Underminer. We're going to be Jungle Man. But who's going to fight with Duckling? We'll see about this.
Play 1. Play 2. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
To the other side of the bracket, Underminer straight over. Self-right over.
Like I would have stayed bonus if I tried to slide.
The wedge war not really being won by either robot here. Close to the pit, not falling in. In underneath Jungle Man, and then Jungle Man backing off. In underneath Underminer, and Underminer running straight over. This will be a war of attrition. Two finishes first. Two big loose base driving error. And so far, neither wanting to push. And its head rights itself back into the centre of the arena. These two go, they dance around each other. Dangerous dance of driving death. Underminer in behind Jungle Man, but not
2 minutes remaining.
capitalising. Yet again. Maybe strategy, I think, by Underminer dancing on that open edge of the arena. Risky, but if it pays off. On its head, right it again. Jungle Man in pursuit. Jungle Man on its head, right it again. Underminer in pursuit. Real driving tussle this one against the arena wall. Goes Jungle Man. Tries to clamp it on top of Underminer, but not quite getting any purchase. In underneath, Underminer trying to push Jungle Man towards the edge of the arena, but not successful. And again, these two dance around each other. Trevor's not giving an inch.
He gets paid in my face.
Well, that was a bit close to the Underminer. Nearly had Jungle Man this time. Well, where he goes out. Well, Jungle Man goes through to meet Duckling. And there we are. Duckling against Jungle Man. Who's going to go through? We're going to be Duckling. We're going to be Jungle Man. Well, we'll see about this.
Player 2. Player 1. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Neither of these guys. Right sit in underneath Jungle Man towards the side of the arena. Not quite in the right direction for the pit though.
And Duckling goes through. Well, we were so upset with. Jungle Man goes out. Well, Duckling will go through. Now let's go to the semi-finals to meet the two champions. And we have an AWS 64 champion in Expanda-bot, and also the AWS 66 champion of PANTHERK 2. Who's going to go through? Will it be in Expanda-bot or will it be PANTHERK 2? We'll find out soon enough.
Flash the buttons, please, and we can get going.
Player 2.
Play on, try again.
Player 1. Get ready. 3,
Expanda-bot.
2,
Panther.
1. Activate.
66 was
Tries to expand, but not
PANTHERK
quite.
and may well be now.
There we go.
With that double edge system, Expanda-bot can go straight in on the inside.
Yeah.
It's an interesting dichotomy here. PANTHERK running itself back out. Oh! Narrowly avoids the elimination. Taking the centre of the arena, staying as far away from those edges as possible.
Wow, I don't believe PANTHERK 2 going to the loser melees. Well, Expanda-bot goes through to the final champion. Well, let's see, PANTHERK 2 is going to defeat Duckling. And there we are. PANTHERK 2 against Duckling. Who's going to go through to fight with Expanda-bot to the AWS 64 champion? Will it be AWS 66 champion PANTHERK 2? Or will it be Duckling? Well, we'll see about this soon enough.
Hit that button, we can get going.
Player 1. Get ready.
The losers final.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Top three now, folks. Tentative drive, straight up.
Well, PANTHERK 2 is going out of the third place. Well, Duckling goes through to the fight with Expanda-bot. And there we are, the final with another chance left to who's gonna go wins for the AWS 67 champion. Okay, let's go to another timeout this time. Then another with Gladiator Battle again. It's gonna be our last chance of the Gladiator Battle. Okay, all the robots gonna be ready. Who's gonna go and win to the
Is Thunderer going in? No, not Thunderer, but apparently PANTHERK 1 might be. Here we go, PANTHERK 1. The girth that is PANTHERK 1. This is Dojo / Scar edition.
Kidding me.
Yeah, why not? It's funny.
He's gonna win that one way if he has to.
Has he got two robots on the same controller? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought, right, I didn't realise. I thought he had.
He doesn't have a
No PANTHERK. Oh, right. Okay, so we're not getting the whip.
He doesn't have a same more winning bets for that one.
Okay, 21. We have 21 robots in there. So, if you have a pick up your transmitters, yep, we're all good. Right, guys, silence a second. Quiet. Right. Now, bear in mind, because of all the spinners in there may be a risk of lipo. So if the lipo is exposed, please be swift in stopping in case we have to get rid of it. Okay?
Do we tap on the glass?
If you see a lipo hanging out, shout lipo, and then people will stop. Okay? No spinning up in the pits, please, because that's just not bueno.
That's not
okay?
That's just so cool.
Can we spin up on 3?
What do we think? Spin up on 3?
Yeah.
Go on.
Mob rules. Right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Spin up on 3. 3, 2, 1, activate! Oh! I did cry about it, dropped the gun up there, but it's just fucked it off! Good grief, look at the carnage! Robots and bits flying everywhere! Oh, they go right everywhere all at once. Oh dear.
It's in the... I've got single.
Wow, we're down to like, from 21 down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Down to 7 in a few seconds flat. Carol apparently is dead on his butt. So that's counting. I'm going to have to watch all that back because I have no idea what earth happened in there.
Come on, high five!
Oh. There goes the self-writer off of relativity. So who have we got still in here? Relativity is dead. Carol is dead. There goes Iceberg. There goes Doorstop. High five, Maniac, PANTHERK, and Penelope are still in the game. So we've only got one spinner left, and he's not actually spinning. So there's a chain on the floor by some. How funny feeling that was from Penelope push. Who that wasn't, Maniac in the pit. So after all that spin of carnage, you've got 2 4-wheel drive push spots and an axe, well, sandbag spot now, but the axe is gone.
So, we have high five. We've got the dethroned champion, PANTHERK.
2 and Penelope. And Carol sort of just sat there taking a chill pill.
The rule doesn't count that in 2000.
Who did the pushing? I looked away just for a second.
Okay, we're gonna have to go to the judge's decision. I think with about this, maybe High Five might push down to the pit. I think they're going to High Five for the winner for the champion, the Gladiator. It's High Five. Congratulations for High Five. Okay, let's back up to the final. And there we are. And we got here was AWS 64 champion Expanda-bot against Duckling. A Duckling gonna have a chance about this. He's gonna win twice. And the Expanda-bot is gonna go through to the champion. A winner for the champion in AWS 67. Well, let's go then.
But now has to win twice against Expanda-bot. Bash the button if you're ready.
Just let it wreck
Play
itself.
1. Get ready. 3.
Welcome your 2 grand finalists,
1.
Duckling and
Activate.
Expanda-bot. Ooh, Expanda-bot having trouble expanding yet again. Manages it, hooked by the horns on Duckling. And drives her. And your winner of AWS 67.
Do you want to read that? Okay, folks. Right. I know it's been a long day, and I'm sorry if time is out of my wittering on. So, we have a few certificates to give out. So, first of all, most original robot, we are giving that to Mark Robson with Zenith. Best engineered, we thought it was a very funky design, although it's a little too powerful for its own good. We are giving that to Thomas Yao with Stack Underflow. Best driver. Now that was a bit of a toss-up between 2. We will give an honourable mention to Jungle Man Samuel, but the winner in their first tournament, brand new robot with Doorstop, is Daniel Wilson. Most destructive. We had a list of 6 different machines for that. On that list, Baphomet, Gargantuan, RBMK, Dissector, Sorcon, and Recycler. Any one of them could have won that, but we decided we're going to give that one to RBMK. I will give honourable honourable mention to Sorcon because that did an awful lot of damage to one robot in particular. Sorry, James.
Technically 2 robots.
To 2 robots, yes, that was quite a display. So the slightly unwanted award, most destroyed. We had to give that one to Fliplap, unfortunately. That was unfortunate. There's a few robots that came out of the arena in several pieces, but Flip-Flop came in 3 different times and took a lot of damage, unfortunately.
Flip-Flop gets the best name from me, by the way.
So we have the Gladiator non-spinner winner, and that goes to Big Loader.
Big Loader. Yeah, I think that's the one.
It's a good job he came back in the one piece after the dissecting it took. The Gladiator full combat winner was won, after all the spinners killed each other, was won by High Five. Oh, we didn't do that.
No, we've just got trophies.
Yeah.
Can I get a high five?
Yeah, let's do that for the third, second, and first. So just have the. Hang on. We've just got to get the list up. Technical hitch, sorry.
Should have done this before we started.
So. Okay, so in third place, last AWS's champion, we have PANTHERK 2. Well done, Matt.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Second place, for one of the Stanleys, is Duckling. And finally, reclaiming its title, winning this fantastic golden ant and our communal trophy, make sure we get that back, is Expanda-bot. So, thank you to everybody for coming and making this a great event. Thank you to Ben for sorting out a great venue. Appreciate that. Thank you, Ben. And
thank you, Dave.
Thanks to everybody that helped with commentary, arena fixing, really wrangling robots here. We really appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully we'll see it. The next competition's coming up. Scar 4, hosted by Gus, over here. So that is for those not familiar, that's a non-cube compliant rule. So go nuts. As long as you're within the weights, you can just go mental with the size. Although I'm looking at James over there, who takes the mickey.
Yeah. That thing.
So yes, Scar will be happening.
Make it bigger.
AWS 68 will be happening, hosted by James in Briley Hill, is it?
Briley Hill, it's just outside Dudley, which itself is just outside of Birmingham, so it's going to be around, it's just less than an hour north of here, so it's not too far.
So it's about where the M5 meets the M6, give or take.
A bit further, so it's between Junction 2 and Junction 3.
You heard that, so that's the next AWS that's happening.
29th of July.
And also, I will, myself and a couple of the Oxfordshire roboteers will be running Orcs with, yes, our inaugural Oxford event at the Tap Social in Oxford. So please have a look on Rampage for that and come and sign up. I think I've talked enough. So have a great evening, everybody. Thank you again. Anyone want to take that apart?
There's the 3 trophies on here. PANTHERK 2 to the 3rd place. He has lost an AWS 66 champion. And we have a 2nd place is Duckling. It was very close to this time. And last but not least, 1st place is new champion. The twice champion is is Expanda-bot, a lucky winner this time. Okay, that's it. All of the robots time. The new champion in Expanda-bot this time. You gonna think you can beat it? Or think you will this time? We'll see you next time for the more all the robots this time. Good night.
Протяжка. Предварительная, промежуточная. Главное, подъем. Принимаем нормально.
Thanks for watching this time. Don't forget to hit the like button this time and hit the subscribe button, and thank you very much for watching this time. Thank you.